Alrighty, so today I just wanted to make a video, my little coffee, on how I stay organized in nursing school. So like I said, this is my video of how I stay organized in nursing school. So I have my planner and this is what I use every single day. Keeps me accountable on the daily on what I need to get done. It's called the Horacioprinting is the brand, and basically I'll show you the whole inside of it and how I stay organized. Time to get into the actual organization part of it. We'll start from the beginning. So basically the way that I plan everything out is first I go by months. So we have this giant month. This is January. I write in everywhere that I know I have to be. So for example, Friday, which is tomorrow, I have my senior checkoff. So I know that I need to be studying for that. And it's just kind of like an overview. And the way that I keep track of that is during orientation, they give us this huge calendar of every month, and it's personalized, so it tells you exactly what you need to be doing on what day. So I go in and I write the entire calendar onto my planner. And then once I've gone through the entire large monthly calendar, I go in by week. I'll write in what I have to do for that week. So here are all the due dates and everything that I have to get done. And then on top of that, I begin to color code things. So things that I know like are every day, which is Tuesday's class from 8 to 5, I write that in. And then I go in and I put little boxes and I write what is due that day. What I know I need to get done, I put a box and then I can check it off later once I finish it. So that's all written in black. All my assignments and class. Then in orange, I have written places that I need to be for leadership. So if I have to go to the hospital for leadership, sim lab, or just open labs, then I know in orange, it tells me where I need to be and the time. Then I have in pink, I have written all of our exams and assessments that we have that day. So for example, next week on Tuesday, I have a pharmacology assessment at 2 p.m. And then on Wednesday, I have senior sim, which is like an assessment of how well you can take care of a patient on your own. And then Thursday, I have another math exam and a pharmacology assessment. So that's all written in pink every single week. The last thing is clinicals. So this is separate from leadership. Leadership is kind of like clinicals, but it's more, you're in a leadership role. Clinicals is like you're learning, and it's for community. So clinicals are highlighted in green. So I just know anytime I see something green, okay, that week I have clinicals. I need to remember to print paperwork. I need to remember to be prepared and have everything ready for clinicals that week. So that's how I stay organized. This planner is literally incredible. The reason I really wanted this planner is also because this year, 2020, is a huge year for me. This is the year that I'm going to graduate from college. This is the year I'm gonna get a job, and I really need to be on track of all of my things and due dates and interview dates, just everything. And I really love writing down and going back and seeing, wow, what an incredible year it was. So that's what I like doing with planners. So also, not only will I go ahead and write what I have to do, where I have to be, but in the large monthly calendar, I also like to write what I did that day, some special things. So for example, on January 2nd, I went to the Del Mar Beach with Lily and Blue Bottle, and I had dinner with a couple friends. So I like to write that down, and it just like helps me remember like, wow, that was such a great day. I did something fun and productive. So that's what I like to do. Another reason why I love this planner is because I'm a type 3 wing 2. If you don't know what the Enneagram is, look it up. But I am super into goal setting. So there's sections. It's split up by seasons. So it opens like this. It belongs to Evelyn. And it has a little Bible verse at the bottom. It says, "Delight yourself in the Lord and he will give you the desires of your heart," which is my favorite verse ever. I've always held on to that ever since I was little. And it has a little welcome page, and it says, "Hello friend, we are so thrilled that you are holding our 2020 Dream Planner. Are you ready to step into a brand new decade?" And there's Bible verses in here, but the really cool thing that I really love is the people that were contacted to create this incredible planner, which were Hillsong New York City, Christine Kane, and Erwin McManus. They inspired this dream planner, which is so amazing because I love those people and organizations. So I'm super excited to get my hands on this planner. And then it goes on to dream planning. So dream planning, this is where you can create a bucket list of what you want to get done this year. So I wrote a bunch of stuff here. Probably won't get into it because it's really personal. But I wrote a bunch of things that I want to get done this year and goals and things like that. And then there's a section where you write in your dreams. So I went ahead and wrote them all here, and they're split up into different sections. So spiritually, physically, relationally, professionally, financially, and personally. So this is all different ways that you can improve your life in every aspect. And then there's a section that has you write what's one thing that you can do in each category to reach that goal, which is really cool. And then on the next page, it has you write down 3 things you can do at least every month to keep you on track of those goals. And it's again split up spiritually, physically, relationally, professionally, financially, and personally. So those are incredible goals. The really cool part is that it has you write down your top 3 bold dreams. For example, mine, dream 1 is to pass the NCLEX on the first try. So it has you write down 3 things that you can do in order to be able to pass that NCLEX on the first try, which is so cool. And then it goes on to a refocus cloud. So this little section, it has you write down things that you have to get done. So going to class, studying, doing laundry, eating, all of that has to be accounted for. And then your focus for the year. So obviously I want to graduate, I want to pass the NCLEX, do job applications and things like that. And then it has you write down your passions and then your distractions. So anything that is written in your distractions, you can substitute with your passion. So for example, distractions that I have are going on social media for too long, or going on Netflix and watching a show instead of, working on my resume and things like that. So it really makes you refocus. And then there's a whole section on generosity, which I love because it's not so focused on you, but it's focused more outwardly towards others. So I have a whole plan on how to be more generous with my time and money and budgeting. So then it goes on to heart check, and it has you actually write down a couple fears that you have. So of course, being in nursing school, we always have that fear of failure or not passing. And this semester, more than that, I really have the fear of not passing the NCLEX on my first try. So I wrote down a bunch of fears that I have just in general for the year and things. And then the really cool part is it has you write down a Bible verse for each fear. So for example, for the fear of failure or not passing, I wrote down Deuteronomy 31:8, which says, "The Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged." So just knowing that God is with you and remembering that every time I feel like, ooh, am I going to pass the NCLEX or not? Am I going to pass this sim or not? Just like things like that is really important to remember. And then it has a really nice little layout of all the months of the year and the dates. So just in case you want to go really quickly see, okay, what day does May 7th fall on? Okay, so you can just check that out, which is nice. It splits this entire calendar up into seasons, which is a really cool thing because every season, you're transitioning, the world is transitioning. So you definitely want to reevaluate those goals that you had set in the first season. So it splits it up. So this season, obviously we're in winter, it's still January. and it has you write down a prayer and what you're believing for in this season. So obviously I'm still in college, it's my senior year, and so this season, specifically winter, I am believing for good grades, great memories and friendships with my college friends. Of course, it's my last semester with all of them all together, so I definitely want to create those great memories and enjoy it. And of course, believing for job offers, interviews, and acceptance. So that's super exciting. I'm extremely excited for this season that I'm in right now. And yeah, I'm just believing for greatness this whole year. Oh, and then another thing, at the very end of every month, it has you write down notes for that month and praise reports. So as you can see, I've already written things down for this month of January. The next season that rolls around is spring, and it has you write down all over again your goals for that season. It goes through generosity planning, heart check. Obviously things happen in months. As the months go on, you really need to evaluate, am I working towards my goals? Let me check my heart. Am I growing personally in those areas that I wanted to grow in at the beginning of the year in January? And yeah, it goes into the month. So obviously April is a very exciting month. April is the month that I graduate. I have my pinning ceremony, my graduation. Yeah, that's kind of how I've been staying organized and how I really implement using a planner to be successful, not only in nursing school, but just in life in general. I'm really trying to work on every area of my life, not just school, but with, personal goals, financial goals, and just things like that. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, I really hope you did. I really hope it was helpful for you, just to stay organized and to be excited for the year and to really take hold of the time that you have and not to just let it pass by, but to be intentional with the time that you have and use it wisely, which is a goal that I've been implementing at least this month. So I hope that for the rest of the year, you guys have an incredible 2020. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you like any more videos like this, I can totally make more. Don't forget to leave a comment down below, like, and subscribe. And I will definitely see you in the next video. Mwah.